everybody? This is Just Dog 25. Welcome to Discounty. We're playing this game. It's been pretty good so far, and I am loving it. It's good to see you all. Did you do something different with your hair? Looks nice. Alright, let's take a look at what we have today. It is Sunday. It's the day where we actually get to adventure around, which I appreciate. We love Solruna, who sells antiques and now is trying to break into the spiritual gem space, so we made sure to make a purchase, support other people's passions. That's what we do here at Just Dog 25. So let's take a look. It is a beautiful rainy day. I love it. I don't know if you can get an umbrella in this game, but I am not worried. Let's see if we have any new dialogue from our best friend and auntie, Teller. Rule number 1 of running a shop is know your customer. I've spent decades getting to know everyone in town. You need to do the same. Habits, traditions, behavior. All of that is useful information for running this shop. Well, isn't that kind of creepy, getting to know people only for profit? You shouldn't think about that. Alright. Creep on. We creeping. Let's go creeping. Alrighty. I love shipnanigans. That's exactly what I would call my shipping company. I wish this guy could get us to the deal without going through Barbara, but I have a feeling, obviously this week it'll unlock the rest of Barbara's quest. Wouldn't surprise me if they consider the Staircase family at this point. Alright. That was important. Is the staircase... They keep talking about this staircase. What's up, Slinky? Welcome to the Just Dog 25 experience. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. We are enjoying Discounty, and we are having a great time. There's nothing here. There's a magic staircase. I'm not even going to bother with her. She always keeps blowing us off, and not in a good way. We have a little bit of money. Let's see if there's any hardware we can purchase to possibly upgrade our store. So I did some investigation from last stream where I kept asking, what can we do to make our store bigger? It turns out in this game there's a little closed down coffee shop right next to the supermarket, and for 3,000 gold it can be yours and they combine the space. So I don't know how much longer I have to go for that, but that is something to look forward to. Thank you for the lurk, Slinky. Is that a cow? Is that a cow? Is that Dairy Boost? I'm buying it. I'll take it. I'll buy it. I also heard a tip that if you see an item... Is this a deep one? No, it's just a regular cooler. I heard that there's deeper coolers that can hold more products, and then if you see an item such as this cow, you never know when it's going to go back on sale, so just grip it up. And I love it's a cow to sell animal products. I can put it next to my meat or something without blocking anything up. Alright, let's take a look in here. Still can't go up here. Alrighty, since it's Sunday, I would hope that the game would make sure that there's extra interaction with the outdoors. This is the day where we are away from work, and that means that we have to work even harder to progress the story. Alright, we got some nice music. Grace, always our bestie. I take it Miss Anderson is still always first in line when you open the shop. Yes, she is. Aww, we're already at the point of, Grace asking about, updates to how the shop's going. Do you like her? I like her. Such a sweetheart, but she can be firm when she needs to be. Yeah, I've noticed that, and she's always dragging dirt into my store and watching me clean it up with full eye contact. That's a little troublesome, but I handle it because she buys stuff with money. Oh, is this not blocked off anymore? Am I going exactly where one would want to go on their Sunday? Let's see. Can we interact interact with this old car. You know how it is with a game. You skip the nooks and check every cranny. That's it. Crannies over nooks. That's what we're about. Nobody ever told me this town used to have a mine. Ooh, are we mining in this game? At least that won't be my problem. I have enough in the shop. Alright, there's definitely an event that goes on with that mine entrance. That is for sure. So now that we've discovered that, let's keep exploring. I feel like we've been pretty thorough with the town, but there's gotta be more to this area, and I'm willing to spend a good portion of my day off seeing what we can do. Let's go inside the house. Maybe there's an event in here. Okay. I need to go upstairs. See if we can turn on their telly. Nope. Alright. I have Stockholm Syndrome. I'm so used to just working at the store that now I don't know what to do with myself. Look at these apples. Can I pick them? Nobody's watching me. Wish there was a bag. Look, dude, I want to play with the sheep. I am excited. Let's go get some gossip at the local tavern. We've become good friends with Hilda here. Good. The demand for drinks has remained the same for decades, but there are fewer people here than there used to be, right? I read that in her. True. Elmer yes, I can't blame them. Life's been tough for many in this town. Hopefully things will get better. How can I help you? Oh, I ain't buying nothing. I'm a businessman. I don't drink. Get that devil juice out of my face. Cat, eh? We gotta pet the kitty every episode. Who's a good cat? Oh, maybe it's just other. Dude, that cat will love me before we know it. So let's see if there's any decorations today. Looks like some basic stuff. Blue tile floor. I do like green to match my eyes. She got anything to say? Where'd Grace go? Everybody, like, it is a small town with incredible gossip. It's like everybody's always asking me about somebody else. Yeah, she's no longer employed with us. How come? I don't know. It wasn't my decision. Capitalists will always come around and ruin it for us, won't they? Yes? They are, they will, and they always will. Socialism. I should probably not go into that. It seems I should be thankful she even visits us. Alright. Fate leads the willing, just dog. Hit up the bank. I wonder when I'll actually be able to interact with this bank. I do see a cutscene marker. The shop is busier now that you've taken over. More people coming in from the highway, I presume. Well, that's Teller's goal. So what business do you have here at Blomkast Bank? Nothing currently, because game will not let me. But let's get this juicy cutscene. He's your son too. Gave Tammy a smoker's voice. Good! Sorry you had to witness that. My son, his actions recently, they've been detrimental for his prospects. Skipping school, spending time with bad people up in Sparcliffe. He's losing his way. And now Tammy, my spouse, is making excuses for him. Just never mind all that. I shouldn't trouble you with my woes. And then here I am just coming in like, yeah, I'll enter your family issues. Jeez. You should speak to somebody. Maybe it's, yeah, you should speak. I'm going to tell you what to do, Mr. Stranger Man. Respectfully, I don't need help from anybody. I can sort it out myself. Oh, just take care of yourself. Yeah. Anyway, did you have any business in the bank? Alright, so they're giving me bank teller lore. Can't change money with that man, but I can learn about his entire life. Alright, so I found out that this tea and coffee shop eventually becomes the rest of my store, so I can finally get space. Swamp Lord Gypsy hops into the chat and says, I smell a noob. Welcome to the stream, Swamp Lord Gypsy. I am no noob. I am a manager of a retail store. Actually, in real life, I just quit being a manager of a retail store, so now I'm playing this game to relive what I used to do. It's a good time. The return to retail in a virtual way. More control and less nonsense. Alright, the floor looks good, but today's my character's only day off, so it's like, ugh. Alright, is there any funny business going on behind the shop? What are you doing, and why are you always behind my store? Like, I'm pretty sure your character isn't written to have any reason to always be by my dumpster. Like, what's up? Got any news for me today? From the paper, I mean. What kind of news are you looking for? Anything, really. It's a slow week again this week. Yeah, dude, all you do is hang out by a dumpster. I imagine that you are pretty bored. The road to Sterna View is reopened. The tree's gone. Oh, that is a big story. I'll make a write-up immediately. Here I thought I'd be forced to write a story on the new stop sign down the bend. Alright, well, why don't you fill your newspaper with tons of stories about my dumpster, because that is where you are right now. Swamp Lord Gypsy says, days off, boring who needs them, that's it. We're all about that grind. We're grinding. There is no such, you know what? I'm about that day on. Let me get some of them more days on, am I right? There's 7 days a week, give me 10. Make them all on. That's it. I like how you think there, Gypsy. Running down. Do we talk to Barbara? I'm actually going to end this day because I do not know what to do, and I can't wait to get back to being scrutinized and yelled at by customers. Alright, that's it. That's it. There's nothing for me to do on a day off. Feels like I'm being punished to not be able to work every day. Work is where the action's at. Let's do it. I don't want to be punished with these days off. Ridiculous. Alright. At 6:30, we'll be able to see if the store has anything new for us. Like I said, some of these items rotate, so if you see something you want and you don't get it, you never know when it's going to be back. Swamp Lord Gypsy says, is this a knockoff Pokemon game? You might think so by the graphics, however. No, this is a supermarket simulator that also has a bit of a mystery component. Alright, let's talk to Ted real quick before, Can I ask you, why'd you fire Grace? I didn't tell her let her go shortly after I arrived. You replaced her, I guess? I don't think that was the intention. Well, it just seems like it was the intention. Trust me when I say, it was not my decision. It felt awful to see her go. Don't worry about it. Things like this happen in life. How's it going? See at Easton Crom's Hardware. Alright, alright. It's closed. I got 2 minutes. Now I feel like the old granny that waits outside of my store an hour early. I complain about her, and look what I'm doing to poor Ted. Welcome to Easton Crom's Hardware. Alright, I already have the drink booster, so I'm not very interested in that. I heard that they can sell coolers and shelves that actually have more space if they're called deep. And right now, since we are struggling for space, it would make sense to have more efficient coolers. Why'd you quit the store? I need discounts. The reason why I quit a shall not be named clothing store as a manager is because my story was meant to be written in a much different direction. I know that that's a bullshit non-answer, but I gave you one. Alright, here we are at 7. I am in my element. Now, I need to make sure that I have at least one of everything out on the floor, because in this game, customers are going to look for items that you've unlocked. If you unlock a new item, you don't have to put it out on the floor. It doesn't even have to be in the building. Somehow the customers know that you unlocked it, and they will actively look for it and ask about it in your store, and they will get pissed off if it's not there. Swamp Lord Gypsy. The name was Retail Clothing Store Incorporated. Business. Corporation. Outlet. Firm. Office. Unlimited. Limited liability. Corporation. That's it. I don't think I need to order nothing, and what we're going to do is, because I'm coming back into this playthrough, I think we're just going to start the day, rock and roll with any issues. First thing that I do is run and get a mop, because it always seems like the first customer makes the floor sticky, and that does slow down the other customers. So, let's go! Bam! What a lovely morning, Just Dog. I love that old lady. She's so hot. I just want to... Oh. Calm down, Just Dog. She's your friend. Friend zone with the old lady. Back off. Friend zone with the old lady. Back off. I know she's got what you need, Just Dog, and what you've always dreamed of in a companion, but it wasn't meant to be. And she's a customer. Keep it professional. Alright. Now I have to do simple math. Alright, you want that? Cool. 15. Alright, there we go. Thank you for shopping at Discounty. Hi, welcome to Discounty. Buy everything. Let's do it. Are you buying everything? I got you going on. Alright, there we go. Bam. What was the bars again? 14. So the fun part about streaming this game is you get to show the entire world that you are terrible at elementary school math. In 4K, in front of the entire world. That's it. What's up, G-Torch? Thank you for hopping into the Just Dog 25 experience. It's good to see you. We are running a department store right now. Well, one department, groceries. But we're taking care of all of these lovely customers and trying to make sure things do not explode. Alrighty. Charge an extra $1. Yeah, I haven't found the strat. Like, I would really love to abuse my customers, but I haven't found that way yet. Alright, so the apple is in fact 5. Alright, customers are lining up. They're about to get pissed off. We don't want that. How much is a head of lettuce? Glad I got this price book. Yeah, he's pissed off. That's fine. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. We don't serve mean people. We don't serve people that are just here to whip up a big old batch of frownies. We only serve chill people here at Discounting. Do you see all the other customers in this store and you're going to sit there and tell me, oh, well, you just lost my business. We are making bank over here. Who are you? That's it. This is Discounting and it reigns supreme. I'm running out of product. Where are we? Where are we? Who am I? Bam. No meat. Dude, everybody's going to be pissed, and it's almost time for the store to close. There is meat. There's meat down here. Oh, the meat's not available. There you go, guys. Get that meat. Oh, we need more lettuce. Dude, everybody's just going to leave. Alright, now they're in line, and I'm over here. I'm over here farting around. That's it. Oh my god. I am overwhelmed. There we go. There we go. Everybody calm down. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. Fire him. Yeah. Or maybe I'll have my character quit like I did in real life. Maybe this is just a reminder that the retail life is not for me. Yeah, yeah, be pissed off. Be pissed off. Be an absolute child. That's it. An absolute child about it. This ain't even my whole day. Do you know how many gang members I bust out of prison every day on the side just to make ends meet? Yeah, get out of here. Don't even buy, like, if you're gonna be pissed off, yeah, just leave. Just leave. Never come back. I think that was a pretty successful day. That's it. Some friends became enemies, some enemies became friends, and I think we were all richer for the experience. And we made a little bit of money. I dig it. What, you guys can't leave? Oh, is this the returns bin? There's a returns bin? I was wondering what this was. They took my sign. They were so pissed off, they ripped my sign, and they threw it in the returns bin. That is very realistic for retail. You have customers just trashing your shit because they're pissed off because their daughter doesn't respect them and their wife thinks that they're an absolute loser. So therefore, how do they reconcile all of that? Not becoming a better person, but ripping some guy's sign out of his store window and putting it in the returns bin. There you go. I hope you feel better about yourself. Gosh. Alright, well now it's time to clean up disrespectful customers. Try to do my best, and all they want to do is rip up my sign. Alright, what else is in the returns bin? Can I take your order, please? Can I move the returns bin? Oh, seems like impatient customers left behind items in that old bin over there. I should empty it and put the items back where they belong. Okay. Can I only take one at a time? No, I have like a weird glitch spot in my inventory. Okay. Putting that there. Like, we have no space for the cow. And all I want in my life is the cow. This is ridiculous. Actually, so I can't put the cow here because if anything's, we just saw, if anything's completely blocked up, actually we could put the cow over there, but that wouldn't make sense as far as animal products. So let's get this sign where it needs to go. And we can put the apples back. This is like the not so fun part of the game where you're kind of like cleaning up after the chaos. Although I admit, when I did work retail, after this, like before the store opens, no customers, heck yes. After the store closes, no customers, heck yes. Store with customers in the store because it's open, absolutely not. Not vibing, not having a good time, gonna leave early, I'll take the attendance point, can't handle it. I've been watching K-dramas on Netflix, says Swamp Lord Gypsy. That's awesome. I can't wait to watch, more, what is it, drawing a blank. I can't wait to watch more Squid Game content. I saw season 3 and I loved it. And I do believe that there's going to be more Squid Game in some capacity. Alright, let me make sure that I refill. I feel like I have plenty of everything, but then I just really got my, really got my crap pushed in that day over there. Pretty overwhelmed. Right in 4K live on stream, but I think we're going to be alright. And then, of course, we got to do it all again tomorrow. I don't want to order anything. If we run out, we run out. That's it. I wanna get to tomorrow so I can flip the script. That is not how my store is going to run. We gotta flip the script. We're going back with a vengeance. We're gonna be the greatest store man ever devised. Ever devised. Right, G-Torch? Right. That's it. We're out here with a vengeance. We are going to make the best supermarket shopping experience, get out of here, don't hit me, that we have ever seen. Right? G-Torch is in it. Thank you, G-Torch. As long as I'm backed up, I can't do this alone. Alright, we got the funky cow, and we're about to see what's in the hardware store, and then it is game time. We fell pretty hard yesterday in that supermarket. It was embarrassing, so I'm pretty sure we can do it, though. I'm pretty sure we can do it. We're going to show these customers that they need to spend all of their money at our place. They need to take out second and third mortgages for groceries. That's how addicted they're going to be in my services. That's it. Nice people in this area, but you're also your own boss, so no manager breathing down your neck. Well, I still have Teller to answer to. Well, that's right. I thought she pulled out all of that, though. You tell her. How's it going? I love Ted. Alright, Ted, open up. Open up. Sell us something good so we don't fall on our face today like we did yesterday. I need redemption. That's it. I got your back, giggity goo, says G-Torch. Thank you. She don't pull out. She's not a couch. Oh, I dig it. I'm having so much fun with this game. Alright, he's selling the same stuff. Welcome to Easton Quam's Hardware. Alright, buddy, you ain't selling nothing new. See, now I'm treating him like my customers treat me. They all stormed out together last night like it was some sort of collective coup. So now I have to bother poor Ted and be nasty to him, you know, pay it forward. Your selection sucks. That's how people do in life, too, man. Somebody pisses them off, and then they want to go ahead and spread it to other people. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Graduation Bear _ for following Just Dog 25. I greatly appreciate it. We're having a gay old time here, running Discounty, running the supermarket. We fell flat on our face yesterday, but today we are going to redeem ourselves. After all, our character recently divorced himself from a failing bus company, and this is his last chance to make life work, so the stakes are high. Graduation Bear _ says that they are a former co-worker and they just want to support. We welcome all types of people here. In fact, I think the vast majority of the chat currently are people that I know in real life, and I greatly appreciate any and all interaction with the channel. Alright, I think we're ready. You guys think we're ready? I think we're ready to open this up. Open this up. And show what we're truly capable of. With all the simple math, chasing customers around, smacking an ass or two, you know, not catching charges from it. I think we're ready. Let's go. Let's do it. Alright. That's it. What store did he quit? Swamp's talking about my most recent job, not a past job. Granny's coming in for her milk. Granny's coming in for her milk. I don't know if she brought a cat, but she's coming in for her milk. She also wants the frozen fries. She's going in for the frozen fries. Hilda is here. She's our gossip queen at the bar. Now, if we don't do a good job, she will be gossiping about us. So let's make sure that we do it right. Alrighty. We got 8 on. We got 8 on the milk. We got 8 on the milk. We got 11 on the fries. Check out. Granny is happy. Granny is happy. Hopefully she doesn't leave a skid mark on the carpet like she did last time. Alright, Hilda's going for the beef. Granny always shits on the carpet like she just did right there. I don't know what's about the Granny character or why she needs to defecate right in front of my register, but here we go. We are running the store. Happy customers. I am ready. All right, Hilda. We're ready. All right, 18, 18, 18. Going once, going twice, right? What's the beef? What's the beef? Give me the beef. Where's the beef? All right, we're hitting it. We're hitting it. All right, 32. 32 on the bread. Got it. This is how we're running it. And we have to make sure that nothing runs out. If anything runs out, that's where we get the backup. That is where we need to improve. All right, 14 on the shampoo. 14 on the shampoo. I think it's 24 on the beef. Am I confident just to guess it? I'm confident. All right, we're 9 on the soda. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning. I forget what that was. 8. All right. Simple math. We got them in. We got them out. Is anything out of stock? Nothing's particularly out of stock. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let's go to the fries. Bam. Let's hit it. All right, let's go. Let's go to the toilet paper. 20. 20 even. Just like in real life, toilet paper is incredibly expensive. Don't wipe your ass in protest. Just walk around incredibly stinky. Do not wipe your ass. All right, there we go. We got that. We got that. We got the toilet paper. The toilet paper's coming in. We are fine. We are absolutely fine. Okay. Chocolate bar, I had to look it up. Don't get pissed off, please. If one customer gets angry, I will cry on stream. 24. All right, we got the 24. We're rocking that. We got frozen fries. What were they? 11. 11. 9. And I think the apple's 5. The apple's not 5. There's 2 of them. 10. All right, let's pop that in. Check out. Let me get out of my face. What is running out? All right, we still have some soda, but we cannot get the lettuce. The lettuce is not coming. Let's remove that. You can get to the lettuce. Nothing else is out. While they are distracted, I'm going to be grabbing some soda and putting it out on the shelf. Okay, we got that. I think anything else can last. Nope, we're putting that back on. We did not look at our inventory. I'm sorry, miss. I'm working right in front of you. Don't you see me doing something? I'm not ignoring you, I swear. All right, let's get it. Bam. All right, that's it. All right, so we got 24. That's 60. That's 72. 72, right? Yes. I did the basic math in front of the peoples. All right, we got that. We got 40. Are people getting pissed off? Are people getting upset? I hope people aren't getting upset. We are ready to rock and roll. All right, there we go. We got that, and then we got 10 on the lettuce. We got 10 on the lettuce. You are out. All right, there's my boss. There's actually my boss. Are we gonna piss off the boss? I hope we do, because I am not a big fan of her. She seems like a nasty individual. All right, boss, there you go. Why you are clogging my line when you take all of my money, I have no idea. All right, I hope that looked good on you, and I hope that you don't hit your ass on the door on the way out. 11, there we go. We are on it. We are on it. 14. Okay, that's it. All right, and we got a 5. I did not see one unhappy customer that entire shift. If you look up on the video, this will be on YouTube. If you look at the video yesterday, we dropped the entire ball and everybody was pissed off. They were like ripping my signs out, throwing them in the return bin, you know, pissed off because their wives and kids don't love them, but they're taking it out on me. And thankfully today, I knew we were going to redeem ourselves, and it's all thanks to you guys in the chat. That's it. And then somebody took another shit on my floor. Real quick. When I was working retail back in the day, we opened the store and we might have quickly saw one woman come in. Other than that, it was a ghost town. When the store was fully ready to pick up after it had been opened, we noticed that there was a human turd in aisle 1 next to the copy paper that a lot of people love to buy. Did the manager clean that turd up? No. They made one of the minimum wage associates clean it up. And I will remember that for the rest of my life. There you go. That's a bit for a clip. Make sure to check out the clip when I upload it to YouTube and Twitch. All right, man, that sounds like FedEx driver's life when the customers get mad, says G-Torch. Yeah, G-Torch, please feel free to share any and all FedEx experiences. FedEx is basically retail. You're just not stuck in a brick and mortar location, but you have to deal with customers. You know, you have a lot, you know, everything is time sensitive, right? You know, feel free, anybody in the chat, if you'd like to share any stories about retail horror or service work horror, feel free, and we can talk about it on this stream. All right, we got that. Now we want to replace everything. If we could start the store in the beginning with everything in stock, then I don't have to run around like a chicken with my head cut off, even though I normally do that all the time, but I can calm down just a little bit. All right. So we're on this. We got these going on. That is fantastic. We are going to put in some more lettuce. So Swamp Lord Gypsy says, so basically, don't be a mid-ass associate or you'll be cleaning shit off aisle 1. I can't speak to that associate's performance. However, I know that that manager was particularly negligent. And she kind of just, like, you know, shot from the hip, you know, made decisions on the fly, not detail-oriented, and I actually thought it was hilarious. I still know that person to this day. We don't talk much, but I could be like, hey, man, Remember when that manager made you clean up shit off the floor? And we'd have a great time talking about it. G-Torch says, I'm stuck in a tuna can all day, and people get so mad if I don't have their box. I'm like, I don't load the truck. Correct. They don't, all they see, and this is with retail too, all they see is you're the ultimate representation of the company, and if they have anything wrong that is out of your control just because you're associated with FedEx, you are now the object of scrutiny. You are the one to abuse. Like, you are the one to abuse. That's it. Like, they do not care. They do not care. And the company knows that, and that's why they pay minimum wage, minimum benefits, and they laugh there sitting in their cozy offices while you're out taking the heat. That's it. The company has a gay old time knowing deep in their hearts that you're having a bad one. Actually, they don't think about you much at all. They just count their coins. That's it. Alright, where are we at? Can I put 22 in a stack back here? No, I cannot. Alright. I need help. Alright, everything looks pretty good. We can put more apples out. This is probably my favorite part of the game, aside from, like, the mystery adventure on the outside, right? Is I love making things pretty. Like, I love straightening things. I think when I worked in retail, that was the thing, too. Being proud in a well-kept store. It's the customers that are the problem. And unfortunately, they're necessary, or else there is no store, you know? Swamp Lord Gypsy says, unless you want to be in my box, you know what I mean? Bazinga! Bum 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 bum. G-Torch says, Swamp. Automod held back a message. We're getting a little spicy in chat, and guess what? I love it. Make sure to put Automod up to as much work as possible. That's it. I love it. Thank you very much. We like being spicy here at JustDog25. It keeps things real. And like I said, this stream is not for children. We do not entertain kids here. We are a bunch of clowns, but we don't entertain children. That's it. Alrighty, let's grab it. That's hilarious. Alright, we got this going on, and the only thing I need to worry about is the fish sticks. I am a gay fish, and I do like fish sticks in my mouth, and the customers might buy them all before I am at the end of my day. That's it. Alright, let's grab it. Let's make sure that there's plenty of shampoo. It's one of our high-selling items. It actually comes with a high price. Alright, put you in there. Alright, clicky, clicky, clickety, clack. I'm going to keep a lot of these extras around because I don't know when I am going to need them. Alright, my produce booster is a bad idea. I would rather have available produce than boostage. I wonder if I can put signs in the back. Yes, I can, because I got to store these signs. I don't have space for them, but I want to use them in the future. Alright, everything's clean. Everything looks pretty ready to rock and roll and to go. Let me refill the meat because that is a high item and we could use with ordering more meat. Let's refill the beef. Where's the beef? We don't want our customers asking that. That is a 1980s commercial campaign. Where's the beef? And it does not belong in 2025. We got Xavier Adam coming into the chat. Thank you very much for stopping by at JustDog25, Xavier. We are having the time of our lives being the most terrible retail worker that we can be. And the reason why we're doing that is that the system's rigged to keep us down, so we are going to survive purely out of spite. That's it. Alright, system's rigged. There's no point in doing anything in life at all, so we must be miserable and spread our misery as much as possible. Alright. Stream Elements comes into the chat. JustDog25 loves his chat and hopes that all of your wildest dreams come true. Ask about the JustDog25 Discord to join. Alright, we got that. I only have 1 hour before I pass out before going to bed. I heard that passing out does not have any detriment, but I want to see if there's like any really cute, hot, like decorations that I can put in my thing. So, is there anything cute? I do want this. It's just a green wall. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's green like my eyes. And my character's eyes. This game is photorealistic. This is exactly what I look like. That's it. That's one of the features of Disc County. It is photorealism. We all look like a bunch of pixels. We just don't realize it. Alright, let's get to bed. Let's get to bed. Xavier says the one thing that it's missing is overlay. As I've mentioned before, all of my favorite, most popular top streamers on Twitch don't use an overlay. Alright, there we are. We're gonna sleep. Love it. Love it. We are ready to rock and roll. What do we do? Yeah, and I say that, and it's like, I'm so old. We're ready to rock and roll, guys. Remember rock and roll? Jeez. It's okay. You know, like you're going, and then you just remember how incredibly old you are. And then the existential dread just seeps into your soul. That's it. But we're not going to have existential dread today because we have a store to run, and we're going to make it the greatest store that anybody's ever heard of. All right. That is it. We are going in. We are going in. Let's do it. I'm going in. Do we have deep items yet? I've been told that I need these deep items, and this is a household fixture. I might as well buy it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to save my money because I've heard that in order to get more space on the floor, which I think is what we need ASAP, is a bigger store, we need 3,000 gold. So I think I'm just going to hold on. We're going to invest. Usually I believe in investing in my businesses as soon as you get the money, right? Pow, 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 pow. But we're going to save up because if we get more space, we will be rocking and rolling. There I go with being incredibly old again. Rocking and rolling. All right. That's it. Welcome to Disc County. All right, we can fill out the sodas more. Those seem to go, and I do have them on boost. Let me order more meat in the morning. Then we get to see the delivery guy. All right, yeah. All right, so what can I order? We have a little bit of time. All right, we have plenty of that. We have plenty of oats. Our apples are good. We have tons of shampoo. We do have the oats don't even sell, and the fries are looking good. That's looking good. I do have bread out. Let's fill the bread because I only have one spot for it. One day I'll learn how to play this game. All right, there we go. Let's put the bread back. I'm not going to order more bread because it doesn't sell. Push comes to shove, but we do need more meat. I guess we'll get more meat and more lettuce. Let's go to the delivery guy. What's up, Chocobo? King Slime, welcome to Disc County. We literally got our asses kicked 2 days ago when all of the customers actually rioted, took my sign and threw it in the bin, and everybody left at the end of the day. Yesterday we kicked ass, so we're trying to do a bunch of good days in a row, and chat is here to help me with it. And as always, Chocobo, if you have any stories from past jobs that you'd like us all to comment on, please feel free to share them in chat. We're talking about those menial jobs. We're talking about those minimum wage jobs. We're talking about those service jobs. Let's see what we can do together. Let's get that. We're gonna get those. I'll get a bit more ground beef. Well, no, I won't because I'm saving up for the expansion of the store. All right, let's get this as a little intermittent order, right? We got our inventory control out of the way. We do have rewards points, but we purchased all the currently available awards. All right, so we got that. So we got 3 rewards points and nothing to spend them on. I was under the impression that if I bought all of these, then it would open up like the next page or the next level. And I guess we're holding on until the story progresses. What's the Discord? The Discord is just Dog25, in fact. We have somebody asking about the Discord, and that is incredibly exciting, and I'm going to go ahead and put it into the channel now. But I got to look at it. I actually don't have to. Do any of my mods have the Discord thing? Hold on 1 second. There we go. There we go. There we go. Invite people. Oh, we got this. We got this. That's it. If you would like to join the JustDog25 Discord, I have just put it in the chat. Please join. Please go crazy in there. Please embarrass me as much as possible. I would love it. Alright, let's get this delivery going. Let's do it. Let's see if we can paint the shop, make it look pretty. We're going to put up the Pride Wall again. There's actually a Pride Wall in this game. Welcome to Big Gay Discounty. That's it. It's Pride Day in the game, and I am loving it. Me and my purple shirt. That's it. If you are straight, do not come to my store, or you will get spanked. Do you understand that? Alright, here we go. We got the delivery guy. A delivery guy made in a fly. The fastest delivery is with the guy. What can a guy get you? I love this dude. I love this dude. Like, I'd go on a cruise with him. He is so cool. Alright, let's get it. Bam, ground beef. Let's get it. Bam, lettuce. We're ready to rock and roll with it. Rock with it, roll with it. Alright, we can put the beef here. And of course, I'm not going to do anything in an organized way. That is my MO. Or my OM, my operating memorandum. Those are words. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay. Are we ready to open the store and get our ass handed to us by Retail Madness? Are we ready to open? We have the pride flag up. We got a nice new floor down, and I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's make some money. We have 1,000 gold. We're shooting for 3,000. I hope everybody buys everything. My goal with today is to actually pay the F attention to when stuff runs out, because that, if you do not replace the shelves as quick as possible, seems to be more important than keeping the line running. If you do not replace stuff, you like that's the play. All right, that's the play. Just replace stuff as soon as possible, or the customers will be upset, and you won't be able to progress the game. Like, you could be like a shitty shop owner, but if you're not, the game doesn't progress. It seems to be like the better you do, the more you actually get more content in the game. Typical, but I would love to do a whole playthrough as like this shitty shop owner, just because in real life I have like, and this is a joke, in real life I have just such a burning desire to get back at all of the customers that have wronged me that I want to play out that fantasy in a virtual world. But now we got to do a good job. Alright, let's do it. Bam! Let's get it. I'm loving it. Let's get it. Alright. Miss Anderson is the most attractive old lady I have ever seen. Whew. I gotta calm down. She'll never be with you, Just Dog. As much as you might want that booty. Alright, Hilda, she's my gossip queen girl. Hey, girl. We got Xavier putting in some graphics into the chat. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright, we got this. We got that. We got 9. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you going to shit on the floor like you do every time and I have to go clean it up? You are not. Alright. Kind of sad. I do hold on to Granny's poops that she shits on the floor and put them in a special room in order to worship. I did not need to say that on stream. Alright. There we are. Swampler Gypsy says, when you get a new job, can you tell us where it is so we can come shit in aisle 1? Thankfully, my new job is not going to have aisles. However, I am always free to host defecation parties at a moment's notice. Alright, there we are. That's good. Nobody's asking for anything, so nothing is purely out. So, this might be an easier day. I feel like 2 days ago, everybody just came all at once, and I was absolutely, like, drowning. Alright, we got that. We got number 15. Beautiful. Get out of here. Alright, they're looking for that fish, but we sold out of it. So they shouldn't get upset about that. We have no way of getting more of the Christmas cinnamon gross fish that I have no reason why we would even sell that. Oh my god. Alright, we got that. We got the oats. Let's take a look at the oats. We got the oats. Alright, that's wonderful. We got number 5. Johnny 5 Alive. Another 1980s reference that will get me kicked off Twitch. Sorry, we do not have the fish. We don't have the fish. You can keep looking for the fish. I have no way of getting it. That was a special quest item. What is this game doing? Is this part of the game? Is there something that I'm missing? I'm not going to worry about it. Hopefully I don't get pissed off. I don't have any fish. The weird Christmas fish that were just... here's the boss. Here's the boss. No, boss. Everybody's looking for fish. Why don't you make yourself useful and go pick up some fish? No, you're just going to come in and give me a hard time. That's it. That's it. There's the boss. Playtime's over. Can't have fun. That's it. Alright. Let's kick it. Check out. She's pissed off. I love it. Alright, you know where the bread's at. Why are you... Oh my god. People in chat, you have no idea. Like I don't even have access to that item. And the game is giving me detriment. But you know what? In retail, customers will ask you for something that you've never sold. Ever. And they will get pissed off when you don't have it. It's like, oh, this is a Staples? Do you guys have a tire iron? It's like, we've never sold tire irons, and they think you're lying. And they look at you like you're ridiculous. Why, is my boss back? Did she ever leave? Up 48, 48. No, she just knows that I'm slipping. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, store is already closed. Please just leave. We're not here to make money. We're here to be funny. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, just get out of here. There's my boss right there. Why don't you yell at her? I wish she would fire me. I wish. That's it. This is exactly like retail. Retail simulator. Let's go. Everybody hates you. Everybody hates you. And then there's my boss, and I guess she's pissed off. You know what? Fire me. Try to fire me. Nobody's ever gonna work at your shitty discount store, so you can't fire me. And you can't do it yourself. So, that's it. Customer threatens to leave. Yeah, leave. I don't even know why my boss comes in here. Alright, let's get that performance! Alright, 60% of people are happy, so most people are happy. So anybody who's not, there's something wrong with you, not me. Alright, check your Discord. Where's your ice cold Budweiser? I do not drink. Also, are you repping the Eagles? Yes, I am repping the Eagles today. That is it. We are doing E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles! It's actually a jersey from, it's my brother's jersey. So I wear it because it looks very nice. Also, too, I've had a couple people hop in stream, and it points to me living in Philly, so I'm able to give a little bit more lore about myself. That's it. Alright, let's replace some things. Somebody took a shit on the floor. It was probably during the time that everybody was pissed off. So let's clean that up. Repping the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high. Watch them Eagles fight, fight, fight. Everybody knows that I'm actually a Dallas Cowboys fan, and right now people are probably crying. Alright, let's get that in there. Alright, that's it. Let's go. We're hitting that really good. Disturbing. G-Torch says he's a Cowboys fan. You're going to get whooped. Ha 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 ha. See, that's the problem, G-Torch. I moved to Philadelphia. So if I walk around saying that I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm immediately in physical danger. You have to fit in. You have to learn what the locals like, and you have to fit in with them, or else they will hurt you badly. Alright, let's grab it. Let's grab it. Philly's like that, too. Philly booed Santa Claus. That's how hard Philly goes. If you want a town that booed Santa Claus, that's Philadelphia. You don't mess with Philly. I don't know about your town. That's it, dude. Philly's hardcore. Truth. That's it, truth. See, y'all know, y'all know. placing some oven fries. Like I keep saying, like this is my favorite part of the store section of this game. Just restocking, making sure everything's perfect for when I open. You know, it's lovely. Lovely. It's grandiose. Oh, gotta refill that meat. Gotta refill that meat. Yep. Let's get it. Alright. Thank you very much, Xavier Adam, for using my exclusive JustDog25 emojis. To anybody who presses the follow button and follows this channel, you will have access to the exclusive JustDog25 emojis. If you don't know how to follow, ask somebody else in chat. It greatly helps out the channel. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Can I even get there? Yeah, I can. I also want to make sure to check the boutique for fabulous things before I go home, but that's my only stop before home. So, we'll be good with that. We got to get her a fab on. I'd rather be a failing fabulous businessman than a boring successful one. You know what I mean? That's it. Fab first. Fab first. Success later. All right, come on. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing, Brad? Oh, it's because how I'm handling the inventory. All right, put that away. No, we definitely need bread out on the shelf. People will be bitching about it. All right, oats. I gotta talk to Barbara tomorrow morning, and hopefully that takes the shitty Christmas cinnamon candy cane flavored fish sticks out of my inventory. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? We put that there. Okay, cool. Inventory's good. We are running out of time. Alright, we got this. 5. And then we can... Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Alright, I cannot see where the beef is. That's alright. We'll hold on to the beef. Actually, I should hold on to items... Like, I should hold on in my inventory to items that I know are going to sell out sooner rather than later. That's a good idea, because then I can refill on the fly. I didn't think about that. Alright, yeah, we passed the, oh my god, it's amazing store. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, G-Torch says, I was at Bannaball in Philly and people were chatting Eagles and these kids kept yelling Cowboys. Ha ha ha. I thought they were going to get thrown in a trash can at the baseball game. Ha ha ha. I actually, my profile picture for my Twitch and in other social medias is me wearing a Cowboys hat with an Eagles jersey. And yes, I did walk around Philly with a Cowboys hat and an Eagles jersey. And it did cause quite confusion. Nobody, like, assaulted me or anything, but I definitely got looks. You know, people thought that there was a glitch in the Matrix, like something was horribly wrong, like it was code for some sort of significant event that was going to happen. I'm pretty sure some people had to go to church after that one. Alright, Swamp Lord Gypsy says, did you get a glizzy or a Frank? Yes, there's a lot of great food in Philadelphia. G-Torch said he got that Philly cheesesteak. It was the bomb. You don't go to Philly without getting a cheesesteak. And then says, they're crazy. I'd never want my Niners in Philly. Swamp Lord Jesus says. Swamp Lord Gypsy. You should change your name to Swamp Lord Jesus. Swamp Lord Gypsy says, did you see Taylor Swift and Travis got engaged? This is how you know the chat is on fire. They're talking about T-Swizzle and Kelsey. Alright, let's grab it. I like this because it's pink. Oh, that's the stand. Can I buy the pink stand? Alright, I'd like a bookshelf because it's big. No, it's only 50. Yeah, dude, yeah. That's awesome. If I was going to go for like a goth look, but even then it just looks like a modern bookcase. I wish I could put this bookcase in the store so some of the freaking customers would chill the F out. Read a book. It's okay. Like, G-Torch says, yeah, and there's so many funny cartoons about it made. Yeah, absolutely. I am definitely a big fan of the, you know, Taylor, Kelsey thing going on. I love that, like, the country's just, like, fascinated by it. It's, like, this cute little celebrity thing. In a world of chaos and, like, everything's crumbling around us, we got this cute little celebrity couple going by. You know, it's you know what? It's not bad. How are you settling in? It's a bit I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This is Hilda. She is a gossip queen. If you say anything to her, everybody in a 20-mile radius is going to know. She will not shut up about other people. Happy to hear it. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Thanks, Hilda. How can I help you? Bye. I wish I could chill with her outside of the bar. I don't drink, so... Let's get at it. Let's get at it. Alright, what's up, buddy? I gotta talk to Barbara sooner rather than later. Did Solruna ever get supplies from you here? Yeah, she was here a couple times over the years. Did you ever visit her shop? Now that you mention it, I don't think I have. See, look, we're hooking up Solruna. Solruna's my girl, so that's it. I delivered a new shelf to her a while back, but I never saw her inside. No, I never went in there. Oh, man, I feel kind of bad now. Maybe I should visit her. Yeah, Ted, get it. Get them fabulous deals, darling. Get it. That's it. Blackpink. And yes, the chat is incredibly rainbow. In fact, one of my custom emojis. Check out all of my custom emojis. If you press the follow button, which you should have already, you'll have access to these beautiful emojis. Look at that. I love it. Bam, 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 bam. You can carry that rainbow around with you anywhere. And not because you might be straight or gay or something, but just because you love JustDog25. I appreciate it. Hopefully you do love me. But you know why? Because I love you. That's it. If you're on this channel, you have my heart, and you're invited to my next birthday party. That's it. Those are the benefits of being a wonderful, beautiful human being that helps me with my quest to help others through this platform. Alright, let's hit it. Bam! Look at that. We got rainbow in here, too. But we have to put down, first order of business, where do I put my fabulous bookcase? Dude, this whole game is just one big struggle with space. Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Too far away. Yeah, I have to be close to it. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. I could pretend that those aren't books. They're security cameras. I don't know. It looks like a computer server. It could be a computer server. That's it, man. You know why? Because my character's a streamer, too. He's got the rig. Alright, let's hit it. Alright, let's go to sleep and see what tomorrow holds. Everybody feel free to subscribe to JustDog25 or gift each other subs. Anything helps out the channel. Just watching and clicking that follow button is more than enough to support me, however. Alright, let's hit it. Bam. Let's hit it. Bam. What's up, Teller? Yeah, there's my boss. I gotta be nice to her. Can't be mean to her all the time. Nothing is more important than having an organized shop. Customers should always know where to find something, and if the storage room gets out of control, it is much more difficult to keep up with stocking the shop. I've always kept this organized. See to it that you do the same. I will be sure to check in once in a while. I would love to watch Teller actually run the shop. Just one day. You can't handle it like I can, Teller. You're one of those bosses that just owns everything, sits back, and talks shit. That's it. Yeah, I don't like her. That's part of America, right? Hating your boss. They teach that in grade school. How to hate your boss. The kid's got to be prepared. How to absolutely loathe your employer. How to spend the vast majority of your life crippled by agony and despair. Not understanding how you really can feel a hatred so deep for another human being as you do your employer. It consumes your mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's more to life than work. Take care of yourself. And love other people. That's what we do here. Alright, there's Barbara. I sold you fish. Can you get them out of my, hidden inventory so people don't keep asking about them? That woman drives a tough bargain. She managed to get one of the best deals with Poseidon's Galley of all supermarkets in this region. Oh, that sure sounds like her. She really stops at nothing. At all. Alright, about the fish sticks. So this woman, in order for me to get access, she owns a monopoly on all the fish in the harbor. And I'm allowed access if I sold her old stock of spoiled, rotten, disgusting fish that she came up with. They're like candy cane cinnamon or something. And people bought them. Those customers may never come back to my store, so I've sacrificed a lot. So let's see if she's holding up her end of the bargain. Alright, about the Fishmas sticks. What about them? Guess who sold every last Fishmas stick? I like the music kicking in. What? She didn't expect me to do it. She didn't expect me to do it at all. Yup, I didn't actually think you'd do it. Oh, is that your way of blowing me off? Not in a good way yet again? I guess that means the fishing monopoly of Bombcast has been broken. A deal's a deal. Thank you for following through. But don't make me sell any more crazy cinnamon fishmish fish. Fish. I must respect the fellow entrepreneur. Let Fisher know. Alright. But you aren't getting it all. We might be business partners, but we are also competitors, and I like competition, Toots. Ooh, call me Toots again. Alright, are you talking? Alright, what about upgrading our trade deal? The ink is hardly dry, and you're looking for more? God, I admire your determination. Why don't you focus on growing your shop a little bit before we discuss anything? Toots. I think she's saying toots. Like toots. Maybe. Alright. Is this town always so chaotic? Huh? An entire area is blocked by a fallen tree. The forest is somehow under investigation. This town's always up in a heap. I stopped caring a long time ago. I've lifted the trade monopoly. Come see me. I didn't think you'd convince her. It did take some effort. But now you get to sell fresh fish again. Different monopoly, still a monopoly. But at least it won't be thrown into the grinder anymore. At least we're in business now. At least we're in business now, shopkeeper. Got that mixed up. For now, I'll only be catching the bony herring. I caught some of it this morning. Guess you can have a few. Alright, dude. I'm buying all types of bony herring. There's definitely like a sexual innuendo to apply to the bony herring, but I am at a loss. So chat, if you want to come up with a crude joke about the bony herring that doesn't set off my auto mod, feel free. Alright. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm buying a lot of bony herring. I got distracted by the word bony. I am a dog, too. It's because I'm a dog, I swear. Alright. Bam! let me know if you want to renegotiate. Alright, now we gotta sell fish. Now we gotta sell fish, dude. We got way too much fish. That actually, dude, it doesn't even cost much. Let me grab them. Bony heaven. Every time one goes through my register, I'm just gonna think of Fisher's voice. It's just gonna play in the background. I'm gonna be like, dude, dude, and there comes the fish, and it's just gonna be like, bony heaven. Every time. Radzine says it sounds like some kind of fantasy tavern, the Bony Heaven. I stopped at the Bony Heaven the other day, and boy did I get boned. Only at the Bony Heaven. There you go, there it is. Welcome to Ethan Quam Thordwell. I'm trying to keep the voices consistent. A lot of them are New Yorkers, or a cartoony version of that. Alright, there we are. We're having the time of our life right now on Just Dog 25. What's up, Grace? So, for those that don't know, Grace was working there when we first arrived, and it was basically, she didn't know it, but she was training us so that our boss Teller could fire her. And now we're besties. I hated her when we worked together, because when we worked together, she would literally just stay in the stockroom and not do shit. So you can see videos of me playing this game, just talking shit on Grace. But after she got fired, we broke bread. She's actually pretty cool. I think they still... You know what's crazy? Why do they still have her wearing the uniform after she gets fired? I think that was an oversight from the developer. Crystal Cut Games, reach out to me and let me know. Crinkle Cut, yeah, Crystal Cut. Crinkle Cut Games, which is a great dev team. Alright. Nice to see you. How you settling in? Getting there. A little slower than Muniker, I suppose. Yeah, but I was growing tired of city life anyway. I get that. I sometimes dream of living that life, but I'm quite content with what I have here. Yeah, right. I want to see Grace and Teller like go at it. Like I'd love to see a fight between them, and I would be rooting for Grace. Obviously, Teller's my boss, so like vocally I'd stay out of it. But dude, I'd be rooting for Grace. It's like, get that woman. She don't do shit neither, you know. That's it. I probably did stop in Ted's hardware store, and he ain't selling nothing. That's it. Alright, so yeah, supposedly eventually I can buy this tea coffee shop to expand my store, but I don't know when that becomes available. Alright, let me see if there's anything I want to address. We got the fish. As soon as you are in any way associated with an item in this game, your customers will ask for it. It does not have to be in your store. It literally, if your character thinks of a new item, now customers demand it, and if it's not on the shelf and if it's not always stocked, they will say, F you garbage. And that is like real life, but that threw me for a loop in this game. Like, if you so much as think about a new item, they come in, ask for it, not buy anything else, and leave pissed off. Tank your rating. Like, this is some serious shit. Like, what's that? Thankfully, I do have a spot for the fish. I hope they don't buy them quick. I gotta drop the coolers in the storeroom. My storeroom's getting pretty intense. I don't want to block anything up. But anybody else who's ever worked at retail knows too, the storeroom does get absolutely out of control. It's like, stores have to follow all these OSHA rules, and your storeroom is the biggest tripping hazard known to man. You know, that's it. Alright, is there anything... I can take out one of these milks just to make sure that I have more fish out. So I feel like because it's a new item, people are going to be going apeshit over it. So I'm excited for this shift. G-Torch says, we got Just Dog 25 Wahlberg in the house. You garbage. Mark Wahlberg. That's it. I'm Mark Wahlberg. I've lived in the same house since I was a kid, because home is home. That's it. Alright. $8.50. Let's throw a little bit more shampoo out there. Do you guys think I'm ready? I don't think I'm ready, but you know what? It's showtime. Let's get it. Alright, let's see if Granny shits on the floor like she does first thing every morning. And that's not a joke. Granny pulls up her skirt, throws her panties down with incredible force, and just lays a fat turd with full eye contact, just staring at me, asserting her dominance. And you know what? I kind of like it. Alright. That's it. G-Torch says, I'm listening to your stream while playing Fortnite, getting them Power Rangers, haha. And that is a great point. If anybody would leave my stream up just to lurk, it is greatly appreciated. You can't find it, it's over there on the other side of Granny. It is available. Don't do this to me. Do I bring it to you? Like, can I run around and like hand it to you? I don't want to pick it up because then it won't be there no more. Alright, he bought the fish. He bought the fish. The fish is 30. Alright, we got it. We're digging it. We're digging it. Alright, 22. That's it. We got 20. Bye, Granny. Thank you for not taking a shit today. Dude, you're gonna be pissed. Like, this guy right here looking... I don't even know how to solve that. The fish is over there. It's fully available. I got people who are not ridiculous to serve right now. Sir. Or madam. One thing we don't do on Just Dog 25 is misgender people. And that ain't no joke. Alright. Bam! Beautiful. But yeah, if anybody wants to lurk, feel free. Just having you up on my stream benefits the channel and keeps me going at this. I greatly appreciate it. Alright. In fact, anytime you see me streaming, please pop up a tab. You don't have to listen to it. You just having me on a lurk benefits the channel and keeps me going to help be an idiot in front of you every single day. All right, where we at? Where we at? Check out. Check out. Bam! I love it. All right. If it isn't the tenacious Bony Heaven. Oh my God, Bony Heron guy. All right, 28. Let's kick it. Let's kick it. The tenacious Bony Heaven. That's it. That guy's a trip. All right. 42, right? Let's get you out of here. All right, am I running out of anything? I'm not officially ran out of anything. Okay, so I don't have to run around like a chicken with my head cut off. All right, 27. We got the basic math down pat. That's it. He's pissed off. We got a big boy message from G-Torch that I'm going to read when I can. All right, we got 4 on the meat. 2 4, so that's 80. That's 96. That's some money right there. You guys see them quick time tables? I'm smart. All right, there we are. All right, we got 30. 30 for the Bony Heaven. All right, dude, calm down. All right, there we go. I love that voice. All right, there we go, Fisherman. Is there anything that you could not find? I know I got to clean that up. I don't have to clean it up right now. 11. Oh, is this going to be like a really easy order to end the day and he's still going to be pissed off at me? 30. Thank you so much for shopping at Discounty. I love you. Please return tomorrow. I love you. That's it. That's a huge difference. My rating got up to a 76. Alright. Like I've said before, I would love the ability to play this game as like be the shittiest store in the world, but I feel like it's the better you do, the more the game actually progresses. I'd love to see a playthrough where like it's like piss off every customer challenge. I might do that, but I don't think you'll get any type of special results with it. Like that'd be so cool if there was like a bad ending, you know, where you fail and have to go back to the bus company on strike. Crinkle Cut Games, think about it. Little DLC where you have to go back to the bus thing and all you gotta do is like fail so hard at Supermarket and then it's a little DLC patch. I would pay, dude, I would pay I'd pay 15 bucks for it, for the DLC. That's it. Hit me up. Hit me up, justdog25@gmail.com. Alright. Yep, there you go. Let's clean all the granny turds up from the floor. As I have stated before, I have worked in retail jobs and there have been human feces where they do not belong, and I do have stories about that. So it's not just the internet, it actually happens. G-Torch says, I'm not streaming. PS5 doesn't have the best stream stuff, just shows the game. And you can hear if I have the mic on working on getting my graphics card and I can start to build my PC. Been saving for 3 years, got everything but the PC. That's it. Get that gaming PC, G-Torch, get it. I am having the time of my life with a gaming PC. My PC is so advanced that I play pixel art games like this and just watch YouTube with it. But you know what? It feels good having a little bit of power. That's it, you know? I don't do anything like... I don't use the power that my PC has, and I'm very grateful to be in a position to have a powerful PC. But here I am playing pixel games and watching YouTube videos, so it just goes to show too. Be happy with whatever you have. Love life, love you, and most importantly, love yourself, and that's not a joke. That's it. All right, bam, pop that. So at the end of the shift, as always, we want to make sure that everything is perfect. I love walking in here in the morning and having everything already set up. Just like in real life, I don't like Indiana Jonesing into work. I like to make sure everything's prepped for a good day. You know, you put a lot of effort into it, and that's how it rolls. All right, let's put these apples away. We have Swamp Lord Gypsy saying, "Help, my pee-pee stank." Well, thank you for the warning. Greatly appreciate it. All right, we got that rocking and rolling. We are well warned by Gypsy about a possibly concerning situation. And let's see if there's anything else that we are replacing. We only have one spot for the bread, so it definitely would make sense to make sure that that's full. And then the fishies did sell. Let's do that. I'd rather be prepared than that one day. Like, I can't wait to go back and watch that one day where it was like a horror movie. Everybody was pissed. Nothing was going right, and I've had those days in real life retail where the whole day is just you. It's the entire day. That's it. Just punishment from opening to close. Like as if you committed the most awful acts of the world in your past life, and this is your punishment. Like, oh my god. All right, what is this? Is this more fishy, or is this just empty crate? Empty crate. I like keeping the empties around because it seems like I need them sometimes. But let's do the recycle command. Mechanic Captain Planet, he's a hero, gonna take pollution down to 0. That's it. That's it. We love the environment here at Just Dog 25. Do it for the animals, do it for your dog. Take care of the environment today. G-Torch says, I had my PC, but my last house, I had rodent problems. Mice got into it and pissed all over the motherboard and fried it. Thank God I got a new house. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that motherboards are not well equipped to handle urine, you know? I heard that like motherboards and urine don't really go together too well. If anybody else in the chat watching this right now would like to contribute a story about any horror stories about work, service work, or anything, please feel free to put it in the chat. If not, just watching and clicking the follow button is enough to support IP when taking bubble baths. All right, thank you very much, Swamp Lord Gypsy, keeping us informed of all of the trials and tribulations you got going on. All right, just stop by to say hello. How lovely. Say hi to Teller for me, will you? What can I do for you? I know that character becomes important at some point. Let's stop in for some sassy gossip with Hilda. Hey, girl. How's business? Good, good. The demand for drinks has remained the same for decades. Yeah, alcohol is a huge problem. But there are fewer people here than there used to be, right? True. Alright, I've seen this one before. I don't have anything for Hilda right now. Never tell your business to Hilda, because immediately everybody else will know it. She be telling me shit. It's like, why would you repeat that about somebody else? Like, what's wrong with you? But we cool. After she admitted, like in the game, she does have a dialogue piece that she admits that she's a dirty gossip. It's like, as long as you know who you are, we're cool. You know? It's people that are terribly self-aware of their issues. You know, if people can own themselves, those are the people you want to deal with. Not people who literally are just completely out of the loop of who they are and how much damage they're doing being a bad person, you know? Hashtag life hack. Is that a donut? Radzine says, Song of Storms is a good song, Just Dog. Yeah, and then G-Torch says, Just Dog can play it. Oh my god, sunflowers. Take my money. Ooh, I can have it delivered. That would have made me feel like an extra spicy girl. Deliver it. I got money, you know? Like, absolutely. What's up? Hondog Gaming 42 hopping in on the stream. Hondog Gaming 42. Make sure to follow them as well. It's good to see you. We're having a gay old time here talking to sassy queens like Hilda and running a store. And we got our ass beat a couple days before. And now I think we know how to run the store a little bit better. I don't think it's the simple math getting to me. I think it's the fact that Granny shits on the floor first thing every morning that she comes in. Alright, it's a wooden sofa table. I'll take it. I'm gonna need a bigger trailer too. Like, what are we doing? Like, I need a bigger store. I've heard how to get it, but I'm not close to getting it. And I'm not sure what I'm missing out on to get the bigger store if anybody's played this game. But Hondog Gaming as well, if you have any stories about retail, if you have any horror stories about work, please feel free. Any type of work, put it in the chat and we will read it and discuss. If not, just watching me. If anybody has to leave me up on a tab. You can turn the audio off. Just even even lurking. Leaving up a tab for JustDog25 when he's live will support the channel, and I will love you, and you'll be invited to my next birthday. Alright, let's catch it. I got, like, milk on me. Taking this to bed. I guess it won't split. I'm taking this to bed, and then I'm going to put it on the shelf, and I hope people get sick. That's the kind of guy I am, I guess. I hope people get sick. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Can we put this table like a cute little, yeah, it's like suggestive. It's kind of suggestive of an eating spot. I like it. It's very simple, but I like it. Alright, let's go to bed. Think we might have time for one more day after this one. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I'm having the time of my life. Just Dog! G-Torch says, Just Dog, you're the best host. When I get my PC up, we need to host together. That'd be fun. I am interested in collaborations. If anybody does stream on Twitch and they're looking to collaborate, I do have my business email in the About section of my channel. So please go ahead and check that out. I also have, right here is my Discord. If anybody would like to join the JustDog25 Discord, that is right there. It is open to everybody. It's a bit of a ghost town right now, but that's up to you to make it wonderful. All right, here we are. It's 6:23. It is the next day. Let's check the hardware store really quick. See if we have any items that will get us to the other side as fast as possible. Bam! I'm getting used to just like speed running around the town. What's up, buddy boy? Alright, what do you boost? Right? Yeah, no. We don't need none of this. We don't have any space. Granny keeps taking shits in the aisle. My aisles are like this thin. Everybody's running into each other. One dude tripped and fell over, and like his cheek landed right in Granny's poop, and like I just left. Like, I think I'm fired because I just left after that. I don't even know what happened. Like, I just couldn't, you know? It's like, this is just a shitty time. That's what you get here on Just Dog 25. We have the poop jokes. We have the toilet humor. Alright. So, Hondog Gaming is sharing a story. I used to work as CSR for Valero back in 2005. Graveyard shift all by myself from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. 5 years and a half. 5 years and a half. Fun. Ooh, graveyard shift. I've actually never worked overnight. Somehow I have escaped. I've worked so many menial jobs in my life, and I was never stuck with night shift. Until now. Twitch isn't going to be my job. I have a new in real life job coming, but you know, Twitch would get me on night shift. That's it. Stream in the wee hours. Where's the audience? Where are they? It's very interesting learning Twitch streaming. It is a wild ride. If you've never been on the other side of the camera, let me assure you, it's not what you think. In a good way. Alright, let's hit it. We got the oats. We got the oats. As soon as you decide to be a Twitch streamer, Twitch reaches out to you, and then you have to, like, you have to murder somebody and get away with it. You have to tell everybody in your life that now you're moving away to be a circus clown, and then you never talk to them again. Like, there's a lot of weird rituals that nobody's sure why they do it in order to become a Twitch streamer. So that's why you guys might have known a guy not named JustDog25, but now I have to be JustDog25 for the rest of my life. I have sold my soul. They make you a Twitch hitman. Yeah, I had to murder a few people in order to get my 0 to 3 concurrent viewer status right now. You have to murder people just to even get the pass into Twitch. It's crazy. All right, let's see. Before we start, let's make sure, because I was having too much fun with chat a few days ago, and I fell on my face. Chat's too much fun. So let's make sure that we're doing what we gotta do. Bam, let's get that in there. Is there anything else that direly needs to be filled up? No, but what I'm going to do is, like I said, I think it's a strat. If I only have one bread out, carry some bread in my inventory. This way here I can just run over and refill it. Is there anything else that I only have one of that'll have to be a quick refill? I know nobody can get to this. I ain't worried about it right now. Spacing is a lot. I actually will carry a meat. And this way, because those are the two that I would anticipate running out quickly. Hondo Gaming is asking if this is a new game. Yes, this is in fact Discounty. It is a fantastic game. Discounty is about a supermarket. You run a supermarket. Your character had a terrible job with a bus company. They all went on strike, and now your only chance at life is you move to a new town, and you have to run a discount retail store that it has been in shambles. So this is your character's new start at life. Thankfully, it's not just a supermarket sim. It is also a mystery game, and a lot of the lore and story opens up as you go. So it is very fun to play. That's it. Alright, G-Torch, make sure to leave up a tab for me. Please leave up a tab for me without the audio on. If you can, leave up a little tab for me as much as possible. That helps out with my concurrent viewership and allows me to possibly become Twitch affiliate as soon as possible. So thank you, brother. It's great to see people that I know in real life on stream. I greatly appreciate that, and I greatly appreciate you. I love you, man. Alright, there we go. People are coming in. Here's Granny. Will she take a shit on the floor first thing as she does? And I'm not lying. This is what this character does. Alright, we have a raid from Milk Love 3. Hello, Milk Love. How are you? Thank you very much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. We're hoping that this grandmother does not defecate on our retail store floor, which is actually something that can happen in this game. The last time we were playing, she defecated and another customer accidentally tripped because my aisles are incredibly thin, and their cheek landed in the poop, and I just left. I don't know how I didn't get fired, but if you're coming to Just Dog 25, we have all of the potty humor and poop humor that you could ever want. That is as clever as we get as we do simple math. But it's good to see you guys. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. And Milk Love, at some point, I might like to collaborate with you. If you're interested, my business email is in my About section. Welcome, ZeroFFS. And anybody, please follow Milk_Love3. Greatly appreciated. Anybody rating in, please give me a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. Milk Love is my greatest inspiration in life. So I absolutely agree with your decision to watch them. They are fantastic. Alright, Granny, get out of here. Alright, we're running out of anything. I had one terrible day where we ran out of everything and everybody was yelling at me and I cried. And I don't want that to happen again. Alright, 24. Here we are with the 24. Here we are with the 24. I think that's 11. Up, I had that. This is 20. Basic math in Discounty. I really love this game. It's some good stuff, man. We got 8. We got 8. We're rocking and rolling. We got 9. And if anybody wants to lurk, please leave a tab up for Just Dog. It greatly helps out the channel. And I would love to see you again. Anybody in the chat, if you have a story about working retail horror stories, or if you have a horror story about work, please put it in the chat. We'll read it out loud and we will talk about it. We're talking about retail today. Alright, we got that milk raid. We got So You Can Upgrade Your Crowd. Thank you for the shout out. Would love to collab. Lurking is within my skill set. Does anybody have a retail horror story for the chat? And if not, that's fine. Thank you for the lurk. And anybody that's raiding, if you can exit the stream and come in, then it actually impacts my concurrent viewers. But you don't have to do that. Found that little trick out too. We love Twitch. We love Twitch. Alright, here we are. Alright, we got bread. We got bread. We're rocking and rolling away. Bam! Love it. I actually am able to, like, do the streaming thing in this at the same time now. Alright, that's 16. 2, 4, 6, 60, 76. Nope. There's 3. 12, 72. I fail a 3rd grade math test live on stream. Just Dog 25. Alright, there we go. 30. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Bye. We are out. We are out. We're out of the closet, and we're out of the store. That's it. That's it. We're out, baby. That's it. No more going back in. Bam! 15. Let's love it. Let's love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't think there was one mad customer all day. I think, like, every day's challenge is a bit RNG based on what they pick. That's it. That's it. That's it. We're back up at a 78, baby. Let's go. Alright, working retail and dealing with people is a horror story. That is correct. Retail speaks for itself. I recently quit my job as a retail manager of a major retail chain. And I was opening the store, closing the store. The job wasn't that bad. I would tell my employees, because they didn't get paid enough, I would tell my employees straight up, if a customer starts to become disrespectful to you, you call me. Because getting disrespected is not your job, it's mine. And I would instruct them to do that. Because as a manager, I can get disrespected, but I do not need my employees getting disrespected. And that's not even what I feel like. I didn't even care whether that was a good management tactic. That's a good human being tactic. Because they don't get paid to get disrespected. And I can de-escalate customers. And if the customer is a crazy asshole that can't be de-escalated, they're going to leave. It's okay. You know? But yeah, customers can get pretty spicy. But I've always been there to kind of take the brunt. Now I found a better opportunity. And I hope everybody that I worked with has a decent time. Swamp Lord Gypsy says, one time I had a homeless lady who would come in and use our public computer. One time she came and our manager got pissed off and yelled at her saying, look, I told you you're not welcome here, and unplugged the computer. The homeless lady walked right into the entrance and yelled, oh heck now, squat down, and did a number 1 in front of all of us. It was lovely. They made an intern clean it. Yes, yes. When a customer pooped in the store I worked in maybe 15, 20 years ago, I'm old, the manager didn't clean it up. They made a minimum wage associate, I think it was $7.25 an hour back then, clean up the human feces. The manager wasn't going to do that. You gotta love it. Is that what they mean when they say shit rolls downhill? Well, the cleaning up shit task rolls downhill in retail. That's it. Alrighty, we got it. We got a good customer support. I am very happy. I think right now we get to go to my favorite part of the game, just like my favorite part of working actual retail. The ability to make something beautiful, right? So no matter what you're faced in life, you really should pick out some beauty in it. And I love making something look great. Like I love making something look great, making something beautiful. So this part of the game, I like to relax, right? You know, like I really like to make sure that my store is the best that it can be before it opens tomorrow. Because no matter what happens tomorrow, I know that I set myself up for success. Customers can be a mixed bag. But if I can make it beautiful from the rip, that's the only control that I really have. And it's therapeutic to do so. You know, that's how I like that. That's it. That is it. We got that. We got this going on. Let's make sure to... We need to get some of this. I do hope in a further patch they make inventory handling a little bit snappier. I don't know how they would do that, but I love Crinkle Cut Games. I believe this is this developer's first game, and they've done a phenomenal job. I love the pride flag. I love the fact that it's not just a simulator, that there's a whole townsfolk. I'm learning more every day. Like, this is not only a beautiful game to stream, not sponsored, I'm not sponsored, very genuine. This is a beautiful game to experience, for sure. I'm very happy with it. Money well spent, even if I was just playing this alone. That's it. Alright, let's kick it. Let's kick it. You see these slow spots? That's all Granny's fecal matter. So we gotta clean all that up. Every single day, she lays a big wet one in our store. Like I said, potty humor on Just Dog 25. That's it. Yep, pick up the sponge. Get on your knees, boy. That's it. Bam. Get on your knees. Not in a good way. Alright. Bam. Let's take it. Alright, there we are. There we are. More soda. More soda. More power. Alright, we have run out of soda, so we also get a chance to order more stuff. I'm going to try to make it quick. I want to go to the Fab store and see if there's anything that I can pick up. Because we have a fabulous store with a lot of nice stuff. Alright, let's put the lettuce away. See, I gotta empty this stuff now. Alright, bam. Is there an oat stack? We gotta order more oats. Oat stack. Let's pop it. Let's get this back on here. And let's get this back on here. What do you typically, chat, what do you typically buy at the grocery store? What's your typical grocery order? I know I'm always buying cereal. I'm always buying cereal. I'm always buying spicy ramen and then making it spicier. A little bit of milk, you know? All the greatest hits. I buy way too much ice cream, that's why I'm a fat girl. So I eat ice cream and processed frozen foods all day. It's kind of ridiculous, but what have you. Alright, so we're up here, that's going in here. Alright, we do have something on the computer, and we have to order. Let's not order just yet. Discounty challenges. Alright, so we did that. We got to sell 12 household. Check out 20 happy customers. And then, like I said, what bothers me is I don't know. I already purchased all of the upgrades. Maybe I did them too fast. I don't know. Alright, delivery guy. We need more soda. We're probably going to get a lot more soda. We have oats. We're going to need more bread. So I would say soda and bread for now, and if I'm forgetting something, I'm forgetting something. We can get 2 of them. I don't know where we're putting all this stuff, but that's just like with real life. The stock room becomes like this like chasm. This absolute labyrinth of regret, you know? And nobody wants to clean it up because everybody's already stretched way too thin. And if you clean up the stock room, you get written up. Can't have that here. Delivery made in the fly. The fastest delivery is with Guy. What can Guy get you? All right, let's rock and roll. Let me know if you need any deliveries. I want to go on a cruise with the delivery guy. If they add that as a DLC, cruise with delivery guy, I would be in absolute heaven. That's it. He seems so cool. Like, so cool. I love a lot of the characters that they put in this game. They have a lot of personality. Like I said, not sponsored. Alright, let's hit it. And then we want to put some soda out on the floor. There we go. That was perfect. Alright. Let me get this. Yeah, I'm going to have to start grabbing smaller amounts so I can clear out some of the stock room. I got that. And let me see if I can grab more of that. I can't be perfect, but I'm trying. Trying to do the right thing here. Man. I dig it. That's it. And I love this music. This music hits hard. Alright, let's go to the Fab store and see if there's anything fabulous. I'm ready. Let's kick it. Is that wheat? I can only put decorations in my house. Alright, I'll put it in my house. Like, I ran out of wallpaper, so it's like, is it just like chapter 2 in the game, you get more? Or I'll take this. Alright, I love the decorations. I think the game does give you plenty of money to where you're not like shooting yourself in the foot by enjoying the decorations. I believe. Yep, buying the hay bale just because it caught my eye. If it's worth mentioning, I'll buy it. But then I also need a bigger trailer. So, but we'll check it out. Tomorrow's Saturday, and then we get another day off Sunday. That's it. Alright, let's put down our hay bale. Let's sleep. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Just Dog 25. We're actually going to end this stream here. I am looking to stream a little bit later. I greatly appreciate everybody that stopped in. I love you. Thank you very much. Please look out for me to play more Discounty and other games. Please follow. Please tell your friends. Please tell your parents. They will be so proud of you to hear that you're watching Just Dog 25. They'll want to know more. I promise that. And I greatly appreciate you guys. I will be on later. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the near future.